Revelio. Incendio.
Come here.
Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Thunder.
Confringo. Leviosa. Accio. Protego.
Marvelous.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You may want to move.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
What's that?
Confringo.
You'll regret crossing my path.
Confringo!
Expelliarmus.
Now where did it go?
Reducto!
Confringo.
You've got. You up.
Reducto! Confringo!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa. Accio.
Confringo!
Protego. Revelio.
If I wasn't in this little excitement, I'd have a job at a bank. It's been ages since
Expelliarmus.
I've one in learn it. Huh?
Confringo. Protego.
Oh, you're... How dare you!
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
What the? No! No!
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Defendo. Incendio. Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided.
Revelio.
It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark art.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous family history is personal.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me.
Very well. But do keep... Ominous learned dark magic from his parents.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus Curse. Also known as the Torture Curse.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on Muggles for... Ominous described the sound of the victims' cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself... As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven.
How horrible. Poor Ominous.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Pinches of Angelica, all three.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Adelaide Oaks, isn't it?
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins. Ranrock's lawyer. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved. Should I be worried about my uncle?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't. Could you try to find out for me what I hear?
I take it you and...
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. He knows I get anxious when...
Has your uncle traded with...
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned... Ranrock. He does it for me, between robes and supply. He's sacrificed so much for me over...
I'll try and look into it for you.
Thank you. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. I do hope you're able to find out where... I've never been this long. I just know something...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
Regret coming here.
Expelliarmus!
Show yourself!
Confringo!
Levioso!
Expelliarmus! Protego! Incendio! Defendo! Incendio! Incendio! Defendo! Protego! Revelio.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead.
Another human. Seems your heart isn't in this.
Expelliarmus!
Stupid! Pay for that hideous distraction!
Protego!
Why drag this out long?
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Now to find out what happened here.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Revelio.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me up. Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Revelio. Revelio.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Revelio.
Levioso! Levioso!
Expelliarmus.
Coward!
Bodega.
For all the creatures!
Confringo.
Levioso!
We
Expelliarmus. Accio.
Confringo! Your poaching days are over. Revelio. Revelio.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a nogtail. I'm sure it'd be harder to kill a mooncalf.
Protego.
Nothing more.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Best thing in the world, finding a thief in a trap.
Revelio. Revelio.